I'm Michael Bedwell, the organizer of this event. And I may tear up a few times today, so I apologize, as well as I apologize for keeping you all waiting while we were setting up these logistics to get a job in stagecraft. The reason I am the organizer is because Leonard and I were friends for the last 13 years of his life. We lived about 5 blocks from here, across from Potomac Avenue Station, when one day on one of his walks he discovered Congressional Cemetery. For a long time there had been percolating in his mind an idea that there needed to be some type of place for gay people, LGBT people in fact, to come and pay their respects. We are in a city which is overflowing with monuments to our nation's history. So many of the great people who have made us what we are today. Many of them, we can all speculate, as being gay, bisexual, transgender, or lesbian, and we may never know about it. We took a trip to Paris, and we went to a cemetery that some of you may be familiar with called Père Lachaise. It's sort of the Grauman's Chinese of cemeteries in the world. The day we were there, it was like a gay day at Disneyland. You know where Edith Piaf's tomb is? You know, so on and so forth. Oscar Wilde is buried there. What I did not know was that Gertrude Stein and Alice B. Toklas are buried there side by side under a joint tombstone. And Leonard was anticipating seeing Oscar Wilde because I told him that that famous pioneer in his own way was buried there. But when he saw these two women who, in this town, is the namesake for the Gertrude Stein Democratic Club, and in San Francisco, the Alice B. Toklas Democratic Club, and have been symbols of being out decades ago, both to many lesbian women and to many gay men. It helped crystallize the idea that he had been thinking about for some time. And the end result was the tombstone many of you have probably already seen or heard about, and you'll see at the end of today's service. That's pretty much all I'm going to say. I could talk about him forever, obviously. He was not a perfect man, but he was... He was one of my heroes before he was my friend. On your way to his stone, which we'll walk down there at the end of the service and place a wreath, you'll pass some buttons with his epitaph on it and also some souvenir cards. Please feel free to take them, not just to remember this day or not just to remember Leonard, but all of our speakers today. I count myself as lucky today as any day in my life that this group of speakers said yes. As possibly you've seen in our publicity, there is sitting before you a 4-generation panoply of people fighting for your equality and mine.